Yes. Just looking at this, right? The extreme weather, the Arctic heat pump. Now, this whole idea of weather engineering, right? This is North America. Oh, and this is the Wavier jet stream. Oh, look at that. And then this ice and that free water absorbs more solar heat in the summer. Right. Let's say we were to freeze this, right, and we were to produce more snow on this part. Yes, it could affect the actual jet stream. Yeah. Could you get me exactly who it is that's using some sort of oh, let's say you're into that solar radiation and you thought, well, I'm going to heat it up, yes, and cause different type of pressures, the straighter jet stream, yes. Why don't you call the royal family? Now, I thought this weather engineering that we do have reports of, yes, where we were using, well, it's more like a pulverized aluminum, yeah, that could be causing various ailments of the population. And somebody said, well, we'll just have a big raw type of RA, not RAW. Yes. Um, well, when they cover it because of the concerns of global warming, my thought was is I could put desalinators at different locations. I could freeze the upper atmosphere and quite possibly, considering the actual temperature of the steam, could affect the direction of the various jet streams that are going on. Yes, yes, yes. Now, is there any possibility that somebody is so fucking arrogant, yes, as to want to melt the Arctic? Now, why don't you get me all the technology that involves the El Nino, the Wavier jet stream? Yes. The straighter jet stream? Yeah. See, there's a breed out there, an ancient breed, that worship the snake. Is that right? Some skulls were found. Yeah. And in their mind said that human beings, right, we should just wipe them out. In fact, there's a few cannibals that I call the DNA suckers. Yes. If they could just eat my hair, they could be on me. If they were to have a cigarette butt, they could be on me. If they were eating my arm, the human population could be their actual food population. Now, I was thinking about the lactation of breasts last night, and just one drop of breast milk could be considered a food supply. Yes, to some ancient breeds that thought that being a druid means that you would eat your enemies. Now, exactly what queen is deciding that humanity's going to be the food supply? All we need to do is just wipe out 95% of them, known as human beings. Why don't you get me the DNA of the royal families? It's one thing to take an old skull and synthesize the DNA of an ancient breed of individuals that would eat. I really don't think of breast milk as being the food supply. But there seems to be somebody that's sewing in this whole concept that people are no better than just. I don't like those that eat my hair. I don't like it that they have to eat my fingernails. I don't like it that they suck my DNA. Chooch. And this whole concept of my actual fluids of my body. There was the sperm operating system. Ooh. Why don't we look at the DNA supercomputers? Yes. And find out, right? Well, look at the queen's been sewing in. Are we all going to end up being cannibals because of an ancient society that said eating your enemies was better than eating your shit? Now, I know we're preparing for the end of time, that big, massive starvation of humanity because there's too many of us. Yeah. And you thought that using the defecation of human beings as fertilizer, right, was eating the shit of your neighbor. Pooch. You know, I'm going to want to make some changes. And I don't like your ancient breed that looks at persons as a food supply. Do you understand? Just give me the genetics and every genetic supercomputer. Oh. And then give me the supercomputers, right, that are really watching that jet stream. Really watching it.